Now, we're about to start.
So when you take your fork, you swim there.
Alright guys.
Okay, Madam Professor.
Alright guys, welcome to the video. It's your boy AU, and today I'm here with Ayonam and also Ivana. Alright, so we're about to get you guys level up with the topic, with the headline, how to turn body shaming into your strength. Yeah, so let's get down to business. Alright, so what do you guys have for us today?
Okay, and you're listening.
What do we have?
Yeah, what experiences have you had so far that you like to share?
Well, really, I've had a lot of experiences, and then they are not funny, they are not nice, at all. They've always made me feel down.
You know, definitely, of course, it's body shaming to definitely make you feel down at a point.
Especially, but some of them too, it's like, I personally feel that way, but then at times there are people that point them out that, oh, this girl. But me, I don't know, at times, I don't know how it happens. At times I talk on my tongue and all that. And it's like, at times when I talk, people can't really hear me. They're like, okay, I'm talking way too fast. Like, I should take my time. And, but at times it's unconscious, so like.
It's a normal thing, right?
It's a normal thing for me.
So,
but then,
how did you
Just the
manage
fact that you
to...
talk
yeah.
faster. Then
And at times
mine is
too.
way worse than yours. Because I have that. I think I got it from my dad. I talk very fast at times, and sometimes the most annoying part is when you are saying something very important to somebody, and the person is listening very well to you, like
they're not
so
really
attentively,
hearing anything.
and then you are done, and they say okay, and then they go back and say, I didn't hear anything she said. Like what? Like I'm not going to start from beginning. I can't remember everything. So sometimes it just brings you down, because like, at least let me know you didn't hear me or you didn't understand, and I can always go back and explain. I can take my time. So until I was told that I talk very fast sometimes, I have to be like, so are you okay? You didn't get me? Can you say what I said again? And then move on. But to the extent that I look down on myself because I talk too fast, no. I just have to know that this is how you are sometimes. Just draw my attention. And when I'm getting pages, it's extraordinary because I can't control it. You just have to let me know that I'm going faster and I'll come down. So it's like that mine is worse.
Oh.
Worse.
But aside that too, I just feel like people don't really hear me. Like I'm making a lot of sense, right? Like they're not really hearing what I'm saying, and then I feel like it really brings me down. Actually, when I feel like they're not really listening to me, they're just there like looking at my face like that.
And so you have to ask them, do you get
Like
me?
you get me. So because of that, it really brought down
Your confidence.
my confidence, and then
It's bad.
I used to like being out there in the open, talking plenty, but then when I don't know, people started like telling me all that, it began to like put me down, like I kept going down and down and down. And
so at what point do people tell you that makes you feel down or crushed?
It is sometimes like when I'm maybe reading publicly, or I don't know, I just felt like it. And then maybe someone would be like, oh, okay, this girl, she talks on her tongue, and then
I'm trying to see that because
people
I'm not seeing it now.
there are people that tell me that they don't see it too, but I feel it's there. And then I'm like, I talk to my sister and my friend, this thing is really making me feel uncomfortable. I'm not happy with it. And she keeps telling me that, oh, I shouldn't worry, I'm not the first person to be like that. Oh, she has other friends who are like that, and they're very confident. They talk. They are very confident, and then they talk out, and then they feel good about themselves. So I shouldn't let that get to me. I should feel okay. It's me.
Yeah, that's what that is.
It's a part of me that I can't change. I didn't ask to be born with it.
Yours is born natural.
Yeah,
Others are faked. Like they are created. And it's that bad, you feel it. Yours is like that.
So aside her, I have some few other friends too that used to tell me that it's a normal thing. I shouldn't let that beat me up. Like I should just it's me. That's what makes me different from other people. That's what makes me like unique among
It's funny when I brought this thing up. Apparently, you experience it. It's weird, like.
Anyway, but mine didn't have anything to do about talking fast or having, this tongue clip something. But mine was basically about our local dialect. See, when I was in school, when I was in primary, growing up, I used to attend Air Force Basic School, and it was in a camp. So most of my peers, most of my friends used to speak Chi a lot, and I was always speaking English. When I go home, I speak English. Fine, my mom is a fancy, my dad is a Ghana.
I that thing about you. Because I remember we were saying something, and then something came up, and we said something in Chi. I really asked whether he can speak Chi or he understands.
Yeah.
You speak the Chi, he responds in English. You say this, he responds in English. So it's only today, this afternoon, before he came, that I heard him say something in Chi. I was like,
okay, so that's funny. I used to do it too, like in school. They're like, don't speak like vernacular in school, but I see this Kumasi girl, they're always speaking Chi in the school. So it's like, when they speak Chi to me, I reply them in English, and you're like, me the short girl way there, I same too much. You see,
that
I didn't really get to make a lot of friends.
That was one thing. That was one thing. I mean, people used to tease me because I used to speak only English, and then they thought I was trying to see myself as somebody who is a little bit superior over them. I mean, we're kids. Yeah, and then but that was one thing. And then on the other hand, too, because of that, I wasn't able to get friends. Yeah. So what I did was, there was this book called Adinkra. Or Adinkra. Yeah. I chewed the whole book. I chewed the whole book, like
the symbols.
It was a textbook.
Oh, okay.
A tree textbook. I chewed the whole book. And so that was what I used to pick up. So I used to learn and write tree very well. But I couldn't speak it fluently. That was my only problem. But as time went on, I began to make a few friends, hang out with a few friends. And then, funny enough, back then I used to hang out with a lot of guys, and we were always fooling. Like we were always fooling. Like and they were always fooling in Chi too. So it also helped me to learn the Chi more easier. Yeah, it's very, very easy to learn things when you're fooling with them. Honestly speaking, the moon sees me and the moon, blah 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 blah. Everybody knows that song, and that's what we used to know what the moon is.
I don't know that song.
You don't know that song? God sees me.
God bless the moon.
God bless the moon. That movie, I said that song. I mean, it actually taught us a few things. So taking that into consideration, that actually helped me build up my confidence level, and how to make more friends, and then get that kind of rapport with them. Yeah. So as time went on, I mean, things became quite easy for me. And there was this funny thing that happened when we went to SS. I don't know, it was quite controversial, but like it was about pidgin.
Okay.
It was about pidgin. I could speak the pidgin very well, but as soon as I stepped on campus, first years, you are not supposed to speak
pidgin.
It's not that you're not supposed to speak it, but when you speak it, you are being termed as a bad boy. And because you're in first year, you are the little thing that happens to you, get scared.
And they punish you.
They punish you basically for no reason. You have to take it. You don't have a choice. Yeah. So that was also one thing. Yeah. So growing up as a youngin, those were the few things I was actually facing though. Yeah. And sometimes people wouldn't take you serious. It's when you bring ideas on board. Yeah. People won't take you serious when you bring ideas on board. Yeah. It's quite a loss though, but like. I mean, that's happened. Yeah, that's happened. Yeah.
Well, sometimes one of the things I was experiencing was the fact that somebody tries to use words at you or tries to make you feel like
Makes you feel inferior.
like, it was that bad. It was in junior high also. I actually started school in Dasma, so over there we were actually trained to like Miss Educational Center. We were trained to speak up and voice out our opinions all the time and don't keep it in you. Actually, any teacher who comes to class, ask a question, everybody needs to answer. Like give something, like share your experience. If you don't know, at least say something so they know what you think or something. So I carried that thing to wherever I went back to the school I went to. It was like at a point like they started calling me Alechon, Achebua, and all those things. Like so anything they say, most of the times I will also train to like read ahead and always be ahead of class. And growing up, my dad, if you don't from first to third, if you don't get any of them, you will lash you with a belt. So to avoid that, I make sure that I'm within those ranges. So it makes you always step up in class, like and always trying to be defensive because I've read it. I always want to ask if I don't understand. And it was like when people in the house go for me, I
hated that thing.
So I had a lot of names in class.
I hated
Only
that
a
thing.
few of them that became squad. All of us are like that, and it's like nobody. But the rest, everybody give you name. Actual brewer from junior high school to senior high school. So at a point, although I don't know how to say it. At a point, I just decided that okay, let me just keep quiet, learn it to myself, keep it for myself, and just move on. And then I realized that when I started doing that, I was backsliding. I wasn't moving on like I was supposed to be in class. And the teachers would be like, Ivan, are you okay? What's wrong with you? I was like, I'm fine. I know the answer, but I'll keep quiet. I won't talk. I won't ask any question. I won't follow up on anything. I'm just sitting down. Until somebody just told me that, hey, what is wrong with you? Like, don't listen to what people are telling you. But don't make them feel like you know too much. Probably somebody wants to know what you are sharing. Because you will not see that in the book. And because I was very inquisitive, I like asking a lot of questions. Even in my real life now, I still make it so annoying. I have to ask and probe. Like, I know there are things to ask you. Unless I decide not to ask. That one is a different thing altogether. But if I want to know something, I'm very probing. And I get the information I want. So it ended up being something that everybody was just looking down on me on.
Full of hypothesis.
It was bad. It was that bad, and it crashed my self-esteem, my emotional feelings. Even my social life was different because the way I relate to my friends had changed. Until I go back to myself, like this teacher in school realized that no, that something is going on, and he just sat me down and advised me. I shouldn't listen to what people are saying. I should be myself. Is it that I do it, but I don't overstep my boundaries, or I don't go too much for them to feel like I know too much. I should just be quiet and calm, but still ask the questions. That's why I'm in school.
I feel most the main reason why all this happens to some of us is simply because we think too much about what people will think about.
Exactly, that was my next thing I was going to talk about. It's bad.
It's just terrible. It's terrible.
Bad, and we're not able to express our feelings or our thoughts because we don't know the fear of judgment.
Yeah. And I think over here there are a lot of people that are so judgmental. They don't see their own faults, but then they always see the faults in others.
Even the Bible says you should take the speck off your eye before you take it off somebody's eye. But as ignorant as we all are, we don't even look at that. We are always looking into people's businesses. And the funny and the most annoying part, we don't look at the better ones or the
bad ones.
The ones that doesn't call for any judgments. Those are the ones that they actually ask and even destroy your name. And the painful part when you hear from somebody you don't expect to hear from.
True. But
you become shame,
sometimes
emotionally, physically, you can't be
sometimes when you hear it from somebody you least expect to hear from, it's actually supposed to push you because, honestly speaking, for instance, let's say I'm your best friend, alright, and then I say that thing to you, it should mean something else to you. It means your best friend is saying it to you.
Yes, and how do you say it to your best friend?
That's the point though, but everybody is different. You shouldn't expect everybody to do everything in favor of you.
So if you are the best friend to that particular person, you should know what the person likes, what the person doesn't like, and how the person wants to be approached and how the person doesn't want to be approached. It's two different things altogether. You can be my best friend for life,
points though.
but just the way you tell me, you just put me off, and I
Yeah,
wouldn't want to
true.
say anything to you. But you can be my best friend for life. I know that you, if I come and approach you personally, like directly, you will be offensive. But if I talk to you like on the playground, I chip it in, you see it normal. So I know where to come in and where not to come in. But if you don't just come and just say, oh, pesado, every day you're like that. No, you don't do that.
True,
Because we are all
point.
building each other up. And if we are friends, you're supposed to see somebody on the same level or at the same pace, not to look lower on someone. So if you're my friend, you should know. And so those of us who are always feeling that, trust me, you know your friend better and then know how to approach your friend. And friends feel very, very hurt and very deprived of their rights or their feelings when you don't approach them the way they expect you to know them for.
Yeah.
It really hurts and person can say I'm forgiving you, but trust me, that
They
trust is
still
broken
feel-
forever and ever.
They are so hurting their hearts.
Because
Like,
anybody comes to that, I have to be careful. But maybe the person is not like that. The person didn't say it, they were supposed to say it again.
Yeah.
So it's just the way you see it. These things happen, and even in real life, right now, it happens all the time. So just, I learned that you always have to say what you feel. Say it then don't wait for the next 2 days or next year.
it's true.
No, because the more you waste, the more it compounds, and then it gets more bad and very toxic. So it's not been easy. A lot of experiences growing up until now.
It's very true. It's very true.
It comes back times too to come and test you.
Because growing up, for instance, I used to blow my hair a lot. when I was in the university, it got to a point. I like to keep afro a lot. And it got to a point where company was too much of, a job to me. It was like you're actually going to work to get paid to comb your hair. It was that much. It was that painful. It was that demanding.
And you can't go with your hair on camera.
Yeah. So I basically decided to start blowing my hair. Alright. So I was blowing my hair, and then one of my brothers were like, why would you blow your hair? It's gay. Like I was like, bro.
Come on.
Yeah, just blow it.
Somebody was saying it's fashion.
Yeah, like it was basically a style that I felt like, yo, Charlie, it's a nice thing. There are a lot of styles I can do with this. So if I'm blowing my hair, I don't see the big deal. It doesn't make me this or that. Everybody has a reason for doing what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a reason for doing what they do. So that kind of judgment, I didn't really let that thing weigh me down. I just looked at it as an opportunity to explain to him.
Bored when he said that.
No, I didn't get bored. I didn't get bored.
No, didn't even get bored.
It was my brother. He was telling me what he feels deep down from within, that this is not right with him. But I personally didn't see the reason, because honestly speaking, I didn't see anything wrong with it. And then I did it a couple of times, and I felt good. Yeah, trust me. And
You ended up reading it.
I even ended up braiding my hair. And it was good. It doesn't mean whether you braid your hair, whether you blow your hair, whether you do this to your hair. It doesn't mean you are this or you are that. Charlie, you are just living life. It's all part of life. You are doing something to suit your comfort. Alright? You shouldn't basically keep living in discomfort simply because somebody says so. Do you understand? Yeah, so that's what I basically feel we can also do
in response to that, I know your brother is right though.
Yeah,
you also have the right to
point.
set yourself.
Yeah.
But it doesn't also mean that you look at what society says and then just overcome what
Exactly.
Because a lot of things are happening and then society has its own stories to it. But deep down you know that this is not the intention I have.
The thing is, like, there are a lot of people in society who are not even happy. People are just there, but they are not
depression
happy.
everywhere. They look for everything to talk about and just laugh about or make you feel offensive and be depressed like them. So it's a choice.
It's true.
Not to
and then
listen
funny
to
enough, most of them use other people as a medium to let off their depression on them.
I think you have to use what you feel comfortable with. Like Go with you, you. Don't try to look at other people and then try to compare.
Yeah,
And see, in the society too, there's one thing that's really killing, and that's comparison.
Yeah, comparison is one. Comparison is the worst.
Like,
Comparison
that's
is
the
terrible.
I have to call my life, eh?
Comparison is terrible.
When you talk about somebody and say, look at it, like, hold it.
But me, I had a teacher like that, my elective math teacher. Every day when he's teaching, I used to cry in class.
Hey,
Then he come and
Before the crying aspect, I would like to introduce you all to Venabites. Alright, they are the proud sponsor of this video today. Venabites. Yeah, they actually
They come in different flavors. I think there's mixed fruits and then
and
I think
there's
there's
the CEO.
pineapple and
The CEO is sitting next to
I don't
us,
know
so you can wave them, give them a wave. Yeah, so basically she has other flavors and so on, and then she actually does pastries too. So I think you guys should check her out. I'll put her link in the description down below.
You have to check.
Yeah, so you guys can check out the page. Anyway, so let's get back. Where is the crying coming from?
Crying. My elective math teacher. That's like
Where kind of
because you know my
My
big sister. Oh, me I cry. Me when I'm crying, I let all my emotions out because if I'm hurt, I'm hurt. I have to cry it out. It was like my big sister attended the same school she left. I think she was very good in math and she was good in e-math and then she understood. But for me, math is not really my thing. Like, I was trying. Then every day you come and be like, this simple thing, why can't you do it? Your sister used to do very well. Why are you not like your sister? I'm like, say, I'm me. I am me. I'm not my sister. Like that statement really hurts me that I even went to report it to that
You'll be very mad.
That she's my sister, she's her, I'm me. We don't have the same head. Like
That's it.
I reported him straight up because it made me really feel bad about myself. Like I'm not good enough and all that.
Make you feel like slapping.
But then everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Maybe it was her strength. Me too, I have my strengths also.
Exactly.
So you don't just compare people like that.
At all.
And aside that, they'll be like,
But honestly speaking, who agrees with me that comparison actually brings in the best in other people?
it brings out the best in other people in a way, but not always.
So if you are to
If you overdo it.
if you have to deal with a scale of probability, what would be your, let's say 100%, a scale of 100% probability, what would you weigh as a yes and a no?
60-40.
60-40, 64.
The not okay.
Really?
40.
Alright, sure. Oh, you have a point.
It depends. You know, I always say it. There's always a procedure to everything. The way you compare.
Hey, you know, there are some people they overdo
the way you
it.
compare, like the way I always have this thing. I always say like, we are all humans. We all have different races. We all have the way we think, the way we react, and all. Maybe you hurt me. It's not intentional. Or maybe I'm asking a question. Probably I know that the person is not supposed to be on the table. It's supposed to be in the fridge. And I ask you, why is this thing on the fridge and on the table instead of being in the fridge? Don't you have hands? Like those kind of things. At least, you know, just the approach. And you can also say that, oh, I forgot, so I'll take it right now, but not now. I'm tired. The way you say it's going to make the just burst out in any way that the person can attack you, and the person take care of whatever they're going to say too. The person will end up saying things that they have to come and apologize for. You see? So it's just comparison and how you say it, and even the way we say things and how we respond to it. Possibly we all have different ways. So maybe when you're coming back from wherever you went, you are having things in your mind. A lot of things are jammed up, and I come and add my own. You know. So my mother can compare me to somebody and I can just get angry at her. She can also do the same comparison to someone. I can be, oh, okay, I can be better at that, or I can be like this. So everything is about reactions and then responses. How you do it.
But honestly speaking, even if it's good, most of the times the person knows deep down that it's good, but pride to make the person feel a little bit too bossy, and then the person might act a little bit shady.
Okay, it's good to do the comparison, okay, but there are some people they overdo it, and then when you overdo, like too much of everything is bad. If you're always comparing,
they are not going to come out again.
You know.
You see. So if you want to bring the best in me, let me know it in a better way. You can compare me, but let me know it's not a classy or an ish way so that I can do that challenge. I have to step up. But I don't do it anyhow. It brings family, friend is saying, how do I say it? Routes and disasters and
all that.
And selfish, a lot of things. I don't know how to explain.
Jealousy.
A whole lot of things. You see siblings
And jealousy,
being rivals for
envy,
something
and
that
all
their
that.
mother has been said for. What is that?
So that's the thing. It's like my parents,
Very
like
true.
actually my dad, he knows everyone, so he never compares us to each other. But then if there's something in common amongst us, that one they'll point it out. All of you are like this, but then they wouldn't say that Anna, you are like this and you are like that. No, they understand that we are different people, though we are from one womb and everything, but everyone has their own way of doing their own
But
thing.
honestly
So
speaking, sometimes too, I think if we stay a little bit calm when we are being body shamed and all, you know, it will actually help us to understand reality more.
More reflections.
Yeah, because you know everybody has their views for saying whatever they do say.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then
we all have our rights too.
exactly. And then
So
hardly would you find somebody who is deliberately, body shaming you for no reason. Most people do it for particular reasons.
Yeah.
So you just have to sit back and then ask yourself a few questions, and then you come back really formed. What do you think about that?
That's true.
Yeah, because
everything there's a positive part in it.
yeah, exactly.
So it's up to you to choose the positive part out of that negativity. It's up to you, because trust me, if you take you from there, you can't be somebody else.
Yeah, it's true. You know, my big brother always used to tell me that when you see somebody doing good and bad all at the same time, you take the good and you leave the bad behind. Yeah, that was very cool. So
it's a choice.
exactly.
They always say life is full of, somebody will say life is full of choices. Life is full of choices. So it's up to you in everything. Everything. So always have this one word I say in prayer that you let every negativity around you be turned to positive. At least let me my thoughts, my ways, my life, everything be positive. So you can be negative. I choose to be positive. Let me take that part like that and change it to positivity. So self-esteem is really, really important and very, very key in our lives. Because if you don't have self-esteem, you can't do anything. If you don't have that self-esteem, you don't even have confidence. Because it's that thing that is going to make your ego get up that level. And as ladies and gentlemen, we are always looking to strive for the best, and that is what we all want. We don't want to look for somebody and say, "Oh, this person is not in class." No.
It's about that whole class. You know, there are some ladies that.
It's still rolling. Yes. Okay.
So about that whole what you said,
Class.
Yeah, the class thing. You know, there are some ladies there. They don't even feel comfortable in their own self. They're not confident in themselves, okay? It's like they feel like they need to do something to always belong. They need to do something to always feel like, oh, they belong to this kind of way. But then I don't think it should be like that. Just be you. Do you, and then the right people will even come your way.
In our society, if you don't have, you're not in the same class with somebody, another person's friend.
Yeah, like you're using iPhone, you're using
Android.
So like,
yeah, you know, I
iPhone,
actually had that experience a few times.
Let me go my level.
Okay,
Like you know, for
yeah.
example, iPhone 12 on the table, then you go and take it and say,
Right?
somebody will like, why you put here? Is it not an iPhone? So why?
Oh, I'll be like,
And
yo,
there are some too when they're even going out.
come on, get out there, Charlie. What do
There
you
are
mean?
some people when they go out and they don't wear makeup, they're like, okay, they'll be looking too basic or too normal. They'll be like those that are wearing the makeup
The
look
thing
more.
was my family.
But at sometimes I just feel like when you go natural and you go with your
Yeah, when
like
look,
people appreciate the
To be
natural.
honest with you, when you go natural, everything about you is classic, 100% classic. It's just, it's just
I
perfect.
don't dispute that fact.
It's
But
just
you don't want to
perfect.
make other people feel like when they make up, they are
They're
not
not
looking
looking.
classic.
Yeah.
Please, we are women. But let me tell you something.
Look, even for
Me.
look, I don't like to, even for the guys it happens to us. Honestly speaking, I don't like taking pictures early in the morning because I look like a monkey. I don't like to. I look like the king of planet of the apes.
Yeah.
Like, is that serious?
Anyway, I just thinking your
So
name.
I don't think, unless maybe I've had a fresh haircut from yesterday and then I get up and I know that I look a little bit fresh. But when I look like a caveman and then I wake up in the morning, oh God.
The man from the cave.
The cave is even looking nicer than me.
Oh damn. So it's just about that. Sometimes other women to do makeup. I can do basic makeup just to touch up. Other people too can do ish makeup.
Yeah.
Every
They use
day.
3 hours to do them
Every
makeup.
day, it's like their daily something.
You know,
But I just feel like
So it's
most
you.
people with low self-esteem that
But
wear
you see-
plenty makeup every
you
day
see-
because where's your beauty?
Yeah, but I don't feel. Honestly speaking, I'm not saying makeup is bad.
Oh no, it's not bad.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes if you know yourself, all right, you shouldn't use it to paint a certain image about yourself that you cannot handle.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel
I
personally.
think you are going towards social media.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
People are saying
social
that
media.
will kill you.
Yeah, that's one because I've
Will
seen
kill you.
I've seen
Fake,
so
fake
many.
life, fake everything.
Yeah, so many
Packaging.
people
Fake
are
pressure.
starting- it's packaging is necessary. It's necessary, but when you do it too much, like Charlie, and you can't handle the pressure it comes with.
You be
There's something
depressed.
called when you buy a Benz. There's something called maintenance,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can't maintain the Benz,
Shall I rap? Are you rapping? Buy a pens. Let's give him the
I'm definitely rapping.
Beat.
Charlie, somebody should drop the beat. If you dey buy Benz, if you not say maintenance, day back.
Oh, this is fun.
Ah, yeah.
So it's like that. You just have to know what you stand for. We all have our ways of doing things. When we just make up like this, I think it's not like I can't learn or I can't do it. I feel like putting all those in my face and coming back to come and put it up, it's still another work for me.
Yeah.
So the little thing I can do, I'll do. If I'm going somewhere that I know I need to do something very posh, that one too is once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't always do it.
Yeah,
And
because,
other people, they don't do it, they don't
Yeah,
get that
for me, I
confidence.
feel that
That's
when
what
you're always
I'm very,
wearing
very good
makeup, I feel when you're
Yeah.
always wearing the makeup, fine. It is you're looking nice or you're
Yeah.
looking fresh and all, but then you realize that when there's maybe another occasion and you really want to look extra, you are unable to look that
Yeah.
extra because like you can't be the
Maybe it's
usual.
It's like every
something.
day you have a different shade. Today you're blue, tomorrow you're red. Like, come on.
You don't even know the color of shades you
You
use
know.
anymore.
But I know,
But then
I know,
when
I
you
know
do
a
it
few
like
makeup artists that actually give you
With
that
the
classic
look.
look.
That's what we always
You
want.
get it. They make
But
you
some
look
people-
there's
original.
some they always
Like I
want
was
to do
watching
it.
a program
Yeah,
recently
oh,
on TV. I don't remember the channel, but it was about a lady's elegance. I think last Saturday they were teaching you about how to keep up and all that. She mentioned about makeup and all. She says everybody stands for something. We have characters in each person, in each woman. So maybe I can be dramatic. I can be she used a lot of terms.
Mhm.
Dramatic, the shy type, the innocent type, the classic but slow type.
Mhm.
She had names for all that. So it is the person's personality that will portray what you put on their face.
Yeah.
I can just wear something new, black, and then wear something, a touch of gold, just to bring myself out. Somebody to want to put pink, green, yellow, blue out, and then that will bring her out. So according to what I heard there, it's like just know who you are and then know what you stand for, so that you can bring that out. Because it's only when you bring that out that can give you that confidence. So maybe somebody can be loud in makeup, and that's the only way she can be confident. If she doesn't do that thing, she can never get confidence.
But then
So
that
that is
shouldn't
her.
be the case too.
And that is what the person has gotten to learn. So it takes time for the person to learn other ways of building their confidence up. Right now, we don't like reading. We don't like reading. Movie time, every day, social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We don't like reading, so we are not able to. And one thing I also realize is this same body shaming thing. You know, most of the times you get to societies or parties or events or something that you meet elderly people, people who are classy, people who are industrious, people who are very economical into the industry. You are young, you can look up to them to become like them or one of them. But because of so you don't know how to go and approach the person. And if you go and approach the person, to those who behind you, I'm shit.
But I think that one boils down to in most cases as such where you have to meet more prominent people and then you feel like you have something to offer, so you want to get to know them and then give out your ideas to them to help you.
Sometimes my case
You go
or
with
something,
too much pressure.
It's not even what you are going to give them or what you have.
Yeah.
What they have and what they have can't be close. So probably you admire them. Oh, I've seen this person for a long time. I just want to see them and say hi. And because the person knows that you know how the confidence it takes for you to leave your comfort zone to talk to somebody about you. You have no idea.
You don't even know. You're not sure if they mind you or not.
So it takes 100% vim. So if you go, people do, I am sharp, trouble, and all that. Sometimes most of those things will come out with something very good. Because the person ends up liking your confidence, because maybe that event there were like 500 people or even 10 ladies or young people who were there. But not even one person could get up to them.
And they're saying people that are even saying they wish they could even.
Hey, you are candy his number. Oh, Papa, wait, number. Those kind of things doesn't help. At least cheer your person on, like move them on.
Like push them,
yes,
give them motivation.
Person get the chance. If you can get not monetary chance, no. But in life, trust me, we all need connections. We all do.
From someone, another person becomes someone.
Like they say, it's who you know. But it is what you know, and then who you know at the end of the day. But you just have to make sure that you are confident of what you are offering. And then when you are talking to somebody above you, you present yourself that way that the person can see you for who you are and can add up to what you have, but not to pretend. And not to be like, oh, I'm not worth it, I'm not that. No, we all have something in you that you are bringing up, and so you have to make sure that you bring the best out of yourself, so that you can look back and say, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, because for me, this person I talk to, the person is way older than me. I say like you should be somewhere like my dad's age. He talks to me and he's like,
we all have
he talks to me and he's like
that.
He just likes me. That like
speak up your mind.
I speak up and then like I'm way too mature for my age. I speak maturely. Like when I told him how old I was, he was like, wow, like really.
You know that's also one thing. I don't tell most of my friends my age, because I feel like if I should tell them my age,
they won't respect me.
Whether I'm young or I'm old, for that reason, they might not respect me for who I am, or the kind of discussions I have with them. Yeah, they wouldn't like to. So I basically don't tell people my age. It's one thing I'm not proud of. It's not as if I'm proud of it, but it's more like a strategy for me too as well.
No, it's not me. I don't see it like a strategy.
Like be you.
It's you.
You're just being you.
Like
I'm being you, alright.
Something they say
but no.
that.
Okay, yeah, sure.
It's because of how you portray yourself, because of how you present yourself, and how you take yourself out there. So you know that you are young, but you're speaking sense.
So people.
You are young, but you're meeting with people that are supposed to go above you.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, the more you go, the more you know. So don't feel bad about the fact that you don't want somebody to know your age, and so when you know
for me, at first I used to hide it. So now I just let you know, like
so you're able to go anywhere you can go. Not everybody have that chance.
I'll tell you,
so when you know that they will bring you down. So just let it be there. You can tell them, you can choose not to. It's not a problem at all, because we are all young, but we all have elder people. Like someone like this, I speak to elder people, and they give me questions that are critical thinking questions that you need to give feedback. And thank God that you're able to say something. So if you're not right, you are.
And it actually makes them see that potential in you.
Exactly.
You are young, or maybe you are of this age, and then probably you have this to offer. It means you have a lot of potential you can give out to, help people out there. So, well, I guess that will bring us to the end of the video.
We had a very interesting
conversation.
And it keeps going on and on and on. Like
if
one
you go,
you don't stop. Keep going.
If you go on,
unless
take the whole day.
You do a live
We just pray that we come out the best we want to do, so that we can be proud of ourselves.
Don't let what people say get to you. Use it as use that weakness.
Use it as a medium to come out really fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, and more stronger.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So
look, it's a fact. You keep doing that every single day, but people keep coming at you with the same energy.
People always
it's
talk.
normal.
Always talk.
It's life. But what you have to do is to reduce that form of probability of negative things happening to you. You just have to make sure that you turn those few things into your strength, and then you work on them. Yeah, because
If you listen to people, they will always talk.
Yeah.
They will keep on talking. They will never end. So just do you.
alright, so you heard it from the girl herself. Yeah, so that brings us to the end of the video. I'll encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel. Please like our videos.
Comments.
Your comments are very important. Please leave them in the comment section.
Or if there are any
Yeah,
other
if you
issues
have-
you'd like us to address, you
Yeah,
can
exactly.
just
That one
put it
too.
down there in the comment
You want
section.
to order for
That
juice?
one
So if you want to order for
And if
juice,
you want to order some juice from
Yeah.
Ghana Bites, I
And
think
check out
it's
the
You
really
guys
really
do.
nice.
I'm
It's
actually
really
drinking
good.
her the pineapple juice, and then it's
Yeah.
very, very, very nice. I'm really enjoying it. I think you should
I
too.
think there's pineapple ginger too. That one I really
Yeah.
liked it. Like,
Oh. You can
Yeah,
follow us on Instagram.
Yeah,
The
so-
same thing there. You can order from there as well. Get
exactly.
your own treats. We love
Alright.
you. See you next time. Bye.
Alright. Peace out. Stay leveled up.
Oh gosh.
Alright.
This is interesting.
If you have a video.
I think it's because it's
D, 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 right? D.